A lot of great information coming up on this episode of Tesla Tweets, including information about Tesla's version 10 software that's starting to roll out. Stay tuned. Looking for a USB drive that's ready to go for TeslaCam? Check out puretesla.com, where we offer microSD options as well as iOS versions that work directly on your iPhone. We have hundreds of great 5-star customer reviews and an ever-growing assortment of TeslaCam drives, including microSD, Lightning, and also a solid-state drive. There's even one for those of you that have just gotten the new Jada Hub. Check out puretesla.com for more information. Hey, what's up everyone? Jeff here from Pure Tesla. We got another episode of Tesla Tweets, and let's get it started right now. With all the videos going around of people sleeping in their Teslas while on autopilot, Tesla Truth tweeted out that Tesla Autopilot does not allow drivers to sleep behind the wheel. Now, granted, they might fall asleep and then the Tesla will intervene. As he goes on to say, if the driver does not respond to attention prompts, then the car will play a sound to try and get their attention and wake them up. If they still don't respond, the car will automatically slow down and pull over. Elon responded to that exactly. So the videos that you see of people on autopilot driving for 20 minutes is probably a sham and someone just looking to get some YouTube notoriety. Leading into that, Teslarati tweeted out that Tesla missed the insurance company's safest cars list because the electric vehicles don't get in crashes often enough. Elon responded to that, stating that autopilot active crash prevention keeps getting better, and they examine every crash to continue improving the software. That software is then pushed to the vehicles, and ironically, he hopes to never be on the safest cars list because there's nothing to compare it to. In exciting news, Elon tweeted out that the Model S set the fastest record for a 4-door sedan at Laguna Seca. There's a new video that is coming tomorrow, he states, but we have it for you today. It was a few days ago. Who am I kidding? Marquez Brownlee from MKBHD tweeted that you should bring that Roadster too. And Elon said next year, so that's pretty exciting. The Model S at the Nürburgring, as has been shared, has 7 seats. I think he was saying that to show that it is a heavy vehicle with the extra seating as well. It's not just a stripped-out Model S. Someone from Twitter responded stating, "Why though?" And Elon very snarkily responded, "To carry 7 people." MKBHD getting another response from Elon this week on Twitter, asking if Plaid Model S, which is the new trim level, or the new revision apparently of the Model S at least, if the Plaid Model S is a thing, we're going to need some deets. And Elon responded saying soon. So we should expect an announcement about the Plaid trim level of the Model S at least coming up in the near future. Elon goes on to say that the only thing beyond ludicrous is Plaid. And somebody asked if the Model 3 can get Plaid too, and a very curt no was the response to that question. Shifting our focus a little bit, somebody asked Elon, "What's your favorite Tesla game right now?" To which he quickly responded, "Cuphead." It's a game that we don't all have access to, but will be available in version 10. Speaking of that, let's jump into some of the information we have about version 10 in Tesla software. As the version 10 starts rolling out to early access program, people are starting to share details about what is included. Now, some of the stuff we had known for a while, some of the stuff might be a little bit new. Let's dive into what we know so far. Teslanomics tweeted out that the main version 10 updates include Tesla Theater, which includes Netflix, YouTube, and Tesla Tutorials. It's an app that's within your computer now. Karaoke, which is karaoke. A new game, which is Cuphead, as Elon mentioned. Feeling Lucky, which Elon had stated would be included in the mapping, basically just takes you on a road trip to a random destination. Feeling Hungry, which is a new one that I didn't even know was coming, that just finds food near you and makes a decision for you. So for someone who loves food and is very indecisive, that's going to work well for me. Joe Mode, which is the less disruptive alerting system. It kind of tones down, so to speak, all of the different alert volumes so that if you have other people in the car, particularly children, it doesn't wake them up while they're sleeping. And then additional updates to Sentry Mode, Maps, and auto lane change, including visuals accompanying all of those. Our friend Stats app, a friend of the show, goes on to give a little bit more detail about the Sentry mode component, saying that Sentry videos are now saved in a separate folder, which I've done a little bit more digging into, and it sounds like you'll still have your recent clips, your saved clips for your dash cam footage that you tap the icon for and it records those 10 minutes, and now there will be a new folder that just stores your Sentry videos. The nice thing there too is as your flash drive fills up, it will start deleting the oldest Sentry mode clips. So that is a great new feature to not find yourself with a completely full flash drive. Tesla Owners Online tweeted out some screenshots of the version 10 software, including the Netflix, YouTube, and Tesla Theater, Cuphead. Really great stuff that's included in the version 10 software. There are more listed at TeslaOwnersOnline.com, so definitely head over to that thread if you are interested in seeing some more screenshots. Additionally, more than just YouTube and Netflix work in version 10, says The Tesla Show. Pretty much any video site or audio like Spotify or Apple Music now work in the browser. That's only when parked, of course, and those outside of the early access program will only be able to connect to it via Wi-Fi, not cellular. Tesla Model 3 fan tweeted out that she's very excited for version 10 and very much of a wish list item, but would love the option to download Netflix and YouTube content over Wi-Fi to the hard drive to then watch on LTE on the road, in a place where you don't have Wi-Fi, which most superchargers at this point do not have Wi-Fi. Not sure if Netflix licensing would allow for the external storage. Now, in some cases, Netflix does allow this through their own proprietary app, but maybe this is something that can be worked out with Tesla as well. Elon goes on to say that maybe we can buffer enough of it on board, and he will check. Just a quick look at the Hungry and Lucky new buttons in version 10. Hungry and Lucky have arrived in the latest version 10 software from K10 on Twitter, and those are going to be two very new, awesome changes to the way in which we navigate to different places. Let's see who tries it out and gets to the coolest place first. Let me know. Elon, to reiterate Joe Mode, says Joe Mode is the best mode after Tesla Ready sent out an article about Joe Mode and what it means as a lifesaver for parents, as I referenced a little bit earlier. Now, if you understand what Joe Mode means, like where Joe came from, I'd love to know. Leave that in the comments below so that we can all understand where Joe Mode came from. Now, with all of that, Smart Summon has been nowhere in the release notes for version 10 Early Access Program members. Any update on Smart Summon release for those that purchased full self-driving? Elon responded to that, stating that it's going to the Early Access members, including all of those that bought full self-driving, Tesla owners in the US next week, which is this week. If US Early Access rollout looks good, then the rest of the world Early Access follows the next week, and there might be some delays, as usual, in the EU regulatory approval. So it still sounds like that Smart Summon is part of this Early Access V10 rollout, but yet the people that have gotten it so far have not seen Smart Summon in their release notes. Now, to kind of shift away from the version 10 updates and get into some more information shared out by Tesla owners and Elon, Tesla Owners Online tweeted in response to the 2 free years of supercharging that's being offered as an end of Q3 incentive to Model 3 owners, at least as it's been shared out by a couple of news outlets. Tesla Owners Online tweeted to Elon, "This kind of stuff is irritating AF. I have lots of reports of people waiting for cars and for weeks, and in some cases months, and they're not getting any of these perks. Please find another way to smooth out your deliveries." Elon responded that he is looking into this, and it's a fundamental premise of Tesla that everyone is offered the same terms at the same time. What you get should never be a function of bargaining. So K10 responded to Elon asking for a clarification, stating, "So what you're saying is that if there is a special promotion, that anyone can purchase at that time and receive what is offered in that window?" And it goes on to clarify, obviously offers evolve, as do offerings associated with the vehicle, say discontinued or last year's Teslas sitting in the lot. Elon responded stating that the fundamental operating principle is that prices, while they may change, will change for all equally and should never be a function of bargaining. This is normal for most products, but weirdly not for the auto industry in most parts of the world. So Elon is really trying to level the playing field in terms of the bargaining component of getting a Tesla that there should not be. It should be pretty expected when you're going in to buy a Tesla, given the current promotions, what you're walking out with. Tesla owners of Silicon Valley, friend of the show, said that, hey, can we announce incentives at the beginning of the quarter? And Elon responded that at the end of the quarter, there was always some error in product mix allocation between roughly 40 global regions due to planning mistakes, logistical problems. Earth is a big place. Small changes in pricing are needed to correct local supply and demand imbalances. He goes on to clarify his previous tweet by saying that he should note that these product mix and logistics errors are a result in regional undersupply, examples UK and Ireland right now, and despite that, they don't raise prices even so. The intent, at any given moment in time, is heads we lose, tails buyers win. Elon goes on to say that there might be something to look into, though, and he certainly will. He justifies that by saying, there's not to say that Tesla people somewhere in the world are being overzealous and possibly overstepping our core principles, which is why he is looking into it. Viv on Twitter asked the question a lot of people are asking, will full self-driving price go up in Europe as well? I know you're already working with regulators to address these issues, but full functionality, same level as the US, should be guaranteed before raising prices. Elon said that, agreed. In response to the previous point about the product imbalance and mismatch across the world, Parag says that probably building a Gigafactory in different parts of the world would help in preventing any kind of mismatch. Elon said, exactly. We've only got one car factory in California and one Gigafactory for batteries and drive units in Nevada. Giga Shanghai will do cars, batteries, and drive units for the greater China area, and over time, regional Gigafactories will lower costs and improve logistics worldwide. So you should start seeing less of these imbalances and less of a need to push at the end of a quarter to correct these imbalances. Dan on Twitter asks, will constant use of full self-driving reduce Tesla insurance costs significantly? Elon responds stating, that's what we believe is highly likely. Going on with the Gigafactory conversation, Anner asks, how is the search for a European Gigafactory going? And Elon says, getting close. And another game request, as Elon's big on Tesla gaming, asks, when will you add Halo? And Elon responds, oh, that would be fun, we'll see. Elon's pretty intense in terms of the gaming component. We'll see if that ever comes to a reality. Now to leave you with a video of the Model S lapping the Laguna Seca in a record-setting time, 1 second faster than any of the other four-door sedans that have tested at Laguna Seca. 136.5. Super exciting. Great work, Tesla. I'm sure it's going to continue to get better and better as they continue to tweak the Plaid trim level, and we're certainly excited to see that play out. Okay, that wraps up the show today for Tesla Tweets. Again, as always, if you're interested in TeslaCam drives, I've got those. Head on over to puretesla.com. I can show you the full assortment of things that we offer over there. But most notably, please reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I'm happy to respond to you. You can email me, jeff@puretesla.com, or you can find me on Twitter @puretesla. But until next time, hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.